And when these things happen in your life, that's when you realize, wait, fasting is crazy. The power of fasting is so amazing. I could never ever imagine myself like this. Hi and welcome in today's video. Maryam here, sharing about how to live a more nourishing, energizing and prosperous life. And so before I became a mom, I was fasting a lot more than now. Let's talk about it. I was doing prolonged fasting for several days, weeks. And now that I became a mom, I only do intermittent fasting, meaning I actually eat every single day. Not much, kind of snacking, but still, compared to before, that's a whole other level. And this is because, number one, when you become a parent, there is so many more responsibilities, a lot more, something that prevents you from fasting in a healthy way if you try to fast too much, which is called stress. So when there is more stress, fasting is can only reach a certain level, but you can work on other aspects of your life that are as important as fasting for you to reap the benefits and the results, like rejuvenation, reduced sleep, not being so sick, having so many capacities, amplified intelligence, performance, abundance. All these things come with fasting as well as energy work. And for me to realize that even OMAD, 1 meal a day, or even just intermittent fasting, if you want to do more than 1 meal a day, even these bring amazing benefit that I'm going to share with you now. Some kind of experiences that were mind-blowing to me. Even these bring that nobody can actually have an excuse to not do intermittent fasting and not reap those benefits. One of the benefits you can get with OMAD, 1 meal a day, is increased awareness, increased focus to an extent that is crazy massive and comes really, really fast. Let me give you an example. Last year, my toddler, so she was 2-year-old back then, received a gift, which was a book that you probably know of. It's a book where you have to find Sonic. I actually have it here somewhere. Let me check. Here it is. Okay, and so you have to find Sonic among all the images, and then Sonic's friends, and Sonic's jewelries, any kind of things you have to find. And I never actually liked those things, just like puzzles. I never liked puzzles. I never liked those books. And so when I was starting to play with it with my daughter, I was really bad. I wasn't able to find Sonic. It was taking me forever to kind of eventually find him. No way I could find his friends and all the jewelries and all the gems and all the stuff. And it was making me so tired, giving me headaches. I had to stop. And so it was like that. I tried a few times, and it was like that every single time. I wasn't able to find Sonic, or I was really struggling to find it, and it was just an unpleasant experience that was making me really just tired. And then my mom comes home, and she is ill, like really, really ill, kind of like COVID situation. And I know that I don't want to get ill, so I know the way to not get ill or to go through it easily is fasting. When you don't eat, actually your body has a higher immune system and higher capacities to prevent yourself from getting the symptoms of sickness. Doesn't mean you don't get sick, but you can heal a lot faster and without all the symptoms of like feeling horrible. And so I fast because my mom is just not well. I don't want to be unwell with a toddler. I want to do stuff. So I just fast. And then 1 week after this fast, and I'm not even fasting like prolonged fasting, right? I'm still having small things to eat at the end of the day. So basically OMAD, I will call it. All right. I don't eat throughout the day. I do drink like water, lemon water. Even actually in the afternoon, I think I had a cup of tea one day. I drink during the day and then I eat at the end of the day. That's it. That's the thing I do. I don't even fast completely. And even this was enough to give me this result 1 week after, I think, fasting. Okay. 1 week after fasting, doing this type of fast, OMAD, intermittent fasting only, not even prolonged fasting again, I go through the book, and I go, the Sonic book, right? I go with my toddler, I'm like looking, because she wants to play with it, I'm not thinking anything, but I'm like not really wanting to do it, but I still do it, because, when you're a parent, you sacrifice sometimes, oftentimes. And so I go through it, and guess what happened? I was able to find Sonic and all his friends in no time. Every single page I'm opening, and I'm like, dang, 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 right away. And this was just like so interesting and kind of mind-blowing. So mind-blowing when you're not used to the results. I was thinking, wow, actually I forgot the power of fasting, because since I became a parent, I thought this was out of the window and I would have to wait to go back to prolonged fasting and have some kind of benefits. And now I'm just sharing openly, right, that it doesn't matter if you have to take a step back in your fasting journey and go back to maybe intermittent fasting instead of prolonged fasting, and focus on other things. Focus maybe on raising a family, working on your energy level, being very, very active physically, because this is what I do. I feel like I've never had so much energy in my life. And also, I do have to say, I feel like I've never enjoyed eating so much, in a sense that I don't really eat much in terms of quantity, especially considering the amount of workout I do. But I eat more than I used to. And still, my weight is completely stable, ideal weight. My rejuvenation is, like ideal as well, in considering what I would, expect. Things in life are just great, and I didn't expect that. And so for you, if you think, oh, I need to fast more and not good enough, or this is so hard, don't. Because even if you do just intermittent fasting, the benefits you get if you work on other aspects of your life as well are just amazingly wow, powerful, crazy, in a sense that you would never ever imagine the person you'd have in front of you fasting regularly on a daily basis. You never ever imagine meeting that person in your life. And that encountering is just so profound and amazing. And, it's moving. Like, I want to cry. It's moving because you didn't imagine someone like that. You didn't imagine you could meet your own self just doing this, just doing fasting. Okay? All right. So I wanted to share the experiences. I have so many more that I could share, but I feel like I'm just going to cry. So, and just try out, see for yourself, do OMAD, even just for a week, and just go out and see the amazing blessings that you get. Just don't give up. All right? I shall catch you up in another video. If you want to see the type of fasting and have support in fasting, see on my website, look at the link underneath. I have an actual audit that you can do to really, really help yourself and go forward and reap all the benefits that you can reap through fasting. Link is under this video and on my website. I shall catch you up in another video. Join the newsletter. Subscribe for more videos. Bye now.